It is one person, one vote on one day. A caucus has occurred in Missouri because the state legislature did not approve a primary for Missouri. And what will happen is all the residents who are registered to vote in Buchanan County and who say they are Republicans will be allowed to come into the caucus to choose a nominee for president for the Republican Party.
For residents looking to partake in the Republican caucus, some basic information that you'll need to know before entering the caucus are: you must have a photo ID, sign a loyalty form, and you need to register online to participate.
In a caucus system, voters have to go to a specific location. It's not a polling booth. And at that location, they have to sign in by a certain time, be registered, and then once you're in that place, you caucus. And what happens is you go in and you are making a public declaration of which candidate you would support.
Rules of the caucus go as followed. If a candidate gets a majority of the vote, which is 50% plus one, then that candidate would win the caucus and will get all the votes that are all the delegates. If a candidate doesn't receive a majority of the votes, Taylor breaks down what happens in that case.
However, if someone doesn't win an absolute majority, then they have a 15% threshold. So if I voted for the Green candidate and the Green candidate got 14%, I would be asked in the next round of caucuses to pick my next choice of those who are remaining. So they would eliminate people who didn't get 15%, and then you just reallocate till you finally get those majorities that you need.
With the caucus being held before Super Tuesday, committee members say that they wanted to make sure votes in Missouri were relevant and make sure all votes count.
The idea was we want to make Missouri relevant. We weren't sure what was going to happen in the early states, and so we wanted to make sure that Missouri's votes and delegates and alternates would count, so the candidates would come to Missouri and campaign here during this primary season.
With the Republican race down to two candidates, Donald Trump and Nikki Haley, it will be up to Missouri voters to decide who they want to represent the state when November comes. Reporting in St. Joseph, Josepher Williams, KQ2 News.
The Missouri State Republican Caucus will be held on March 2nd. To register, you can visit buchanangop.com.